Hey everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the 3 commandments of getting more prospects reaching out to you and your business without spending all day on social media. Now, do you feel like that you've been in this space that you're spending every spare moment on, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Clubhouse? I'm sure I'm missing some. There's more, but you get what I'm saying here. Do you feel like you get on there to do business and maybe you end up getting lost in the weeds way over here, and 30 minutes later you realize, oh well, what just happened? Um, you know, this is something that even if you're not getting lost in the weeds, you can still spend way too much time in social media. Um, it's designed to kind of keep you engaged. So if you feel like you are getting lost and just spending too much time in social media, put hashtag weeds below. So my name is Levi Hunsaker. I'm with JillandLeviHunsaker.com. And if you are joining us live, let's see over here if I can catch the comments. All right. If you are joining us live, go ahead, drop where you're joining us from. And if you are catching us on the replay, go ahead and drop hashtag replay so that we can connect with you and see how you're liking the training. So let's jump right into it. We've done this and we felt lost, but the 3 commandments that I want to talk to you about today of getting people to reach out to you on social media instead of your traditional prospecting techniques, just like you would do, just talking to everybody, sending copy paste messages, making copy paste victims out of people that aren't even interested in your product or your service. My favorite story of how this feels to people is I actually learned from one of my mentors, and he told it like this. Let's say your customer or the person you're talking to is a man, and you're trying to sell a pair of shoes to this person, and you reach into your bag of shoes and you pull out a pair of red high heel pumps. And you're like, hey dude, do you want these high heels? And he's like, no, I'm okay. No, really, do you want these high heels? They would look great on you. No, I'm okay. No, seriously, you don't know what you're missing. You need to buy these. You need to get involved. No, I'm okay, right? So it's that constantly pushing a message that somebody doesn't want to hear. And that's where we start to see a lot of rejection. We start to spend a lot of time because we have to reach out to way more people and spend our time doing that. It costs time. We're spending time doing that. And time is the least renewable resource that we have. So instead, we're going to talk about a way to kind of add fuel to your business and implement some passive prospecting techniques that are going to bring people to you instead of have you spend all day reaching out to people. The first one is know thy customer or prospect. Depends on whether you're looking for more sales or are you looking for more team members over here. So the first thing you've got to do is identify who you're looking for. Everyone is not your perfect prospect. Everyone is not your perfect customer. Just like trying to sell high heels to a dude, it might work once in a while, but it's not going to work on a consistent basis. So think about it. Who do you want on your team? What attributes, what mindset, what personality do you want your team to be? So as you're doing this, really get clear, get specific, and start thinking about things like, well, what are their problems? What are their pains? What are their fears? What are their frustrations? The best way that you can serve someone is to help them overcome a challenge and figure out your niche in how to do that. And then it might just not just be those problems, pain, fears, frustrations. Think about what are their wants and their dreams and their goals, and how can you help them achieve those things as well. And then think about the language. How do they speak? You know, if you're trying to sell a health and wellness product, a supplement or whatever, and you're talking just business language, is that talking to that perfect customer or that perfect prospect? Start getting specific, get clear, because if you're trying to talk to everybody, you're talking to nobody. So you've got to narrow in that focus and really get down to business for one specific set of people that you want to help, and build your passive prospecting around that. You can always build more later, but focus, because when you focus, all of your efforts have a greater impact. All right, so let's look. Commandment number 2 is you're going to know thy market. All those people that you were just talking about, that you've been thinking about, okay, what are their pains, fears, problems, dreams, goals? What's the lingo? What's the language of that market? What are they going to understand? What you want to make sure of is that when you're talking about that language, you're going to meet them where they're at. It's not what you know about it, it's what they know about it. You got to be where they're at so that you can carry them forward. All right, so once you've got that in your market, well, where are they? Where do you find them? If you're wondering, well, how do I find them? Drop hashtag where are they? Because that, once you know who you're looking for, now you've got to know where to find them. So you're going to start thinking, okay, what are their interests? What are the things they like to do? Where do they hang out? Where do they spend their time? Who are they following? What are they interested in? So, for example, if you are, I'm getting stuck on health and wellness because that's all that's coming to my mind right now. My wife and I are kind of doing a health and wellness challenge. We're not in a health and wellness company, but we just wanted to get healthier, both mind and body. And so we've just been doing this, and it's been amazing. But anyway, think about a health and wellness company, and maybe you are dealing with, let's get really specific. Let's say you're dealing with supplements for people that do CrossFit. Well, where are you going to find them? You're going to find them, I actually don't know because I don't do CrossFit, but get down into the specifics, and maybe you're going to say, hey, they're following CrossFit Facebook pages. They're watching, these major gurus in that industry. They're following other supplement companies, right? That maybe even be your competitors. That's where you're going to find them. You know who you're looking for. You know where they hang out. Awesome. Those 2 steps right there, regardless of whether you choose to do this entirely passively or you want to go do active prospecting on social media, doesn't matter. You still need to understand those 2 pieces. That's just a basic marketing concept, right? Now this 3rd commandment is where you really start to put fuel on the fire, because now that you know all that stuff, well, guess what? There are some very, very powerful resources available to you. And I don't know if you know this. You're on social media already, right? But all of these companies, They are not social media companies. They're data companies. I'm going to go here. I wasn't going to talk about it like this, but whenever you are getting something for free, nothing is for free. Whenever you're getting it for free, you are the product. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all of the content that you're putting on there, they're mining that for data. All these social media companies, they're not social media companies. They're not media companies. They are data companies. And when there is this much data available, they actually allow you to leverage that in your business. And we love leverage, right? Because this is what lets us go from being self-employed to actually being able to build a system and a business around this so that we can get paid even when we're not logged into social media or at our desk. We actually were on vacation, and these methods had new leads, new prospects, new sales coming in while I was driving on a road trip, while I was at the pool with my kids, not focused on business, but actually spending the time where I believe that it really matters, and the business is still running itself. That is being a true business owner. I don't want to be self-employed, because if you're employed, you have a job. If you're self-employed, you own a job. I want to be a business owner where there's a system in place that I can walk away and the business still is healthy. All right, that's kind of an aside. So the last one, this is where the fuel comes in. So commandment number 3, this is where you're going to put fuel on the fire. Know thy campaigns. And what do I mean by campaigns? Well, this is all about messaging. This is all about how you are going to connect with the people in the market that you've already identified. When you can do those two things with data and leverage, this is where the true power of social media comes in. A lot of people don't even know you can do this. On your Facebook page, you can run a likes campaign. Now this year, it's going to be changing. They're going to be changing the name of it. Instead of likes, they're just calling it followers. So basically, you can run an advertising campaign to bring people from that target market into your page, a business page, and basically you're attracting them to you with the content that you're putting out. And what Facebook does, Instagram can do it, YouTube can do similar things, but they optimize for people that are going to follow you. They're going to want to continue to see your content. And now you're building a know, like, and trust factor. And it's pretty much on autopilot. Second type of campaign that you can do is you can do an engagement campaign. This is where you can say, hey, social media company, go find me people that are going to like, comment, and share on my posts, on my videos, on my lives, on my ads. You can do all of that with data, with leverage. The third type is traffic. Maybe you want to drive traffic to a landing page. Maybe you want to drive traffic to a ClickFunnels. Maybe you want to drive traffic to a website. You can do that. And you say, hey, find me people that are going to go get traffic through the door. You can even find people that are going to actually, if you have a brick and mortar store, you can actually find people that are going to go to your store once you have data on the people that have already been to your store. So it's pretty cool. There's a lot of leverage that you can put into this. The last one is a conversion. So the fourth type, these are all common ones that I use in our business. And those conversion campaigns, those conversion ads, basically are saying, hey, find me people who are going to opt in to be part of your list, who want to continue getting your content, who want to opt in to getting maybe more specialized information from you. These are awesome ways to build and grow and it can be completely independent of your company because you are building a brand of you. Build a brand of you. You are the difference, not your company. And people are going to follow you because of you, not your products or services. So know those 4 campaigns. And just kind of a bonus, we're going to go back to, know thy market. Once you've kind of been doing this for a while, you've been building data around the people that are interacting with your page, interacting with your posts, interacting with your videos, interacting with your ads. And you can go back and create retargeting. And basically, it's who are your fans? Who are your followers? Who are your website visitors? Who are the people that have watched, a certain percentage of your videos? Who are the people that are liking, commenting, sharing on your posts or videos or whatever? You can create custom audiences of people that are going to do more of that kind of behavior. And so that just scales. And then you run that for a while, and then you do it again and scale to the next level. And each time you're building higher and higher. And this is how you truly gain scale, leverage, and create a real business where you don't have to be tied to your phone all day. This is like, I don't spend time prospecting on social media anymore. I quit. I stopped that altogether because these methods right here, these strategies, are way more powerful. So if you got value out of today, drop a hashtag value below. And, just to go back over it, you're going to know thy customer or thy prospect. You're going to know thy market, and you're going to know thy campaigns. Those are the 3 methods right there. And if you want to get more information on how you can start doing this in your business today, go ahead and drop a full send, F-U-L-L, send, full send, below. And what we're going to do is we're going to reach out to you with more info on how you can get this passive prospecting and recruiting and enrollment basically running in your business so that you don't have to spend all day on social media anymore. So full send below. We'll reach out to you with more info on it. And have a great day, everybody.